I wanted it. Before the game, I told my guys like, whatever happened this morning or today, just leave it out and just give it your all for me today. And they did that, and we got it done.
You didn't take your second shot of the game until like halfway through the second quarter. You seemed really kind of calm, cool, collected, despite what was probably maybe an emotional night going up against your former team. Was that just a mindset you came into the game with, thinking I'm going to come out and just try and facilitate for my guys first and foremost?
Nah, my mindset before tip-off was to try to break James Harden's record and drop 60 something on him. But as the tip-off, I'm seeing all of them. Haven't seen some guys since trade. So like, there's so many emotions going through. Like, I'm just like, man, like this is crazy. I'm playing against y'all now, and I kind of was psyching myself out, just chatting, having old conversations with them on the side, and it kind of got me out of my killer mindset. But yeah, it was tougher than I thought it was gonna be mentally. Just staying locked in. I kind of the first quarter, like you said, after that first three, I started chatting with DG. We're just chatting it up, talking, and I psyched myself out the game. But yeah, that sub kind of brought me back to life, basically.
What kind of stuff was he was talking? I never saw anybody talk so much. What kind of stuff was he talking about?
That's there. We call each other twin, and that's more so how we play crafty and things like that. When we was together, we called each other twin, and we was just chatting. Like he talked, so like me, I talk. So like two people that got big mouths, we was chatting it up a little bit, but it was all good talk.
Maybe you to be able to help close it out there when they got it close in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was. That's when it was winning time, and all that was out there, and we was trying to finish the game and win. We had an 8-point lead. They got a couple shots to go in late, and then we turned it up on defense. Got a couple stops, hit big shots in the game. So,
how good did that dagger three, and then on the subsequent possession, you get the lob from Jalen to kind of shut the game down for good? How good did that feel?
Felt great. After those two plays, it was like we got the win, so it was kind of just celebrating. At least me. This game is probably not as big as to most, but to me, they knew it meant a lot to me, and meant the world that we got the win.
Is that just trying to prove your former team wrong for like passing on you?
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's not necessarily proven because they did draft me and gave me opportunity, but it's more so just showing my progress and yeah.
Because you haven't played a lot of games due to injury, they don't have you ranked as high as far as assists is concerned. But if you had the games, you would be ranked in the top 20 in assists. What does that mean to you?
It's dope. It's funny that you just said that because the other day I seen some of my assists. It was like 8. I've been averaging 8 or something the past 10 or something like that. And I went to go check if I was up there with where I was at for the league, and I wasn't up there. So I was like, oh man, damn. But it's whatever. I think I've been better and at the pick and roll and being able to either when they drop take advantage of the drop and shoot my floater or my mid range or attack the drop and bring him up just a little bit so I can dish it off to the lob or the low man. And things like that, I've just been way better seeing the floor and being able to get my guys over.
Stephen highlighted earlier the fact that you came up to him at one point in the game and you said, suggested moving Garrison Matthews to a different spot, for a possession or a specific play. Is that something you're starting to get more comfortable with and kind of working in tandem with Coach Silas, as far as play design and kind of what you're seeing, out there on the court and kind of reporting back to him on stuff like that?
Definitely. Like that's part of my growth. I got to be able to, when the game moves fast. So like sometimes I won't be able to look at him and he give me a play to call or give him that eye contact. He say go and think like sometimes that's not available. So I got to know who I got out there and know my guys and know their spots and try to pick apart the defense as best I can. And I know what play he's talking about. It was a 77. It was a regular 77. I put G at the first screener. And she would, after the 77, she would set him a screen to come off that flare. And then I gave it to him. I set another screen, and then he got the and 1-3. So that was a dope momentum play to have for sure.
Did you call backboard on the first three?
Huh?
Did you call backboard on the first three?
I think it was the ball being flat because that was supposed to. That was not nearly on target. I was like, woo, but I went in. So yeah, it was one of those shots that just went in. Appreciate you guys.